We should be good though. We are back in the fish room because we got some clearing up to do. There is a mess here, as you can see, mess. Now, reason for that is because some contractors came to do some work on some of the electricity stuff, which that's looking good now. At least it's not as how do we say that? Scary. Also, what have they done here? They made a good old mess there. Okay. Well, okay, alright. Yeah, they made a bit of a mess. But that's no big issue. We'll sort it out, take care of it, clean it up a little bit as well. But like I said, yeah, the electricity is now better, you know. This is a bit more safe. Before there was no thing there, and yeah. So that's better. So that's good. But we need to clear up, things like that. Might do a water change, who knows. Hopefully the audio's good. I don't know if it is. Also, it's freezing cold outside. It's like 1 degree Celsius. Hopefully the audio's... Okay, sounds good. So we'll go with it. Alright. So I think we start with this mess. Now I don't really know what to do with it because it's electricity. We can't be chucking that away, I don't think. Does anybody know? What do you do with electricity stuff? What is this? Junk. Okay. I'm guessing this is all junk. What I'll do for now is actually put it outside. We'll probably take it to the skip at a later date. So I'll get it out of the way from here at least. And then should look a bit messy here. It's not gonna hurt anybody at least. That's what it's all about, right? So got that. Then let's see. We got anybody in here yet? Or is nobody here? Hit that like though if somebody is here. Yeah. Okay, get that out of the way. This one can go. These little pieces can go in here, and then that can just go in the trash, I think. Because why not? There we go. Little pieces go in there. Alright. Just get this out, and then we should be good. Yeah, I'll take that to the trash like tomorrow probably. Or the next day. We'll figure something out. Hey Matt, how you doing? Nice to see you. We are cleaning out the fish room a little bit. Because we had some contractors and they made some mess. Because that's what contractors do, right? They make mess. Although I must say these are quite good ones. They usually are quite clean workers, but on this occasion I guess not so much. Not a big deal because it gives us an opportunity to actually clean some stuff out, like these cardboard boxes I do not need. So I'll just flatten these. Get rid of them. That's 2. And then get the fish room nice and tidy again. At least that'll be good. There we go. Radio. Then I can probably just give everything a sweep. We should be good because it's quite messy here, you know? Quite messy. So as long as we just give everything a sweep, we should be alright. There we go. Got another piece here that can go in there. Now this is a mess here though. Like an actual mess. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. We'll figure something out. Let's do the floor first though. So that we get that a bit neater, at least. There we go. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Okay. Looking good. Yep. Because that's one thing. I can't really work that well when I've got a messy environment. Especially in the fish room. I like to have things quite organized and neat and tidy. And if it's just a mess, I just can't focus on doing something like. So I'd rather have it nice and neat and tidy. And also it looks more presentable. Just looks better. So that's what we're working on. Is still you just here? Nobody in chat. That's weird. Usually we do have more people. So that's weird. Anyways, this is looking fine. Now, what is this for? Was this for anything? Can't remember. I'll keep it to the side because probably we'll need it for something, but I don't know what. Here we go. Okay, this seems to be not too messy, so that's okay. Let's actually empty this out. This is my fish photography booth, which if you're not a member, you would not really know what this is. But if you are a member, well then you do know. Just empty that out a minute. Somehow we do have 5 people watching, just nobody commenting. That's a weird one. Might be just the lurkers or something, I don't know. Anyways, I thought this would be a nice spot for it. Actually, it's a pretty decent spot. Maybe that's not its permanent place, but for now, it's good. Good enough. Okay. So that's cleaned up. What do you guys want to see? You guys want to see a tank? Can also just put it in front of the discus tank while I'm cleaning around. Right? Because you can still hear me. That's the main thing, right? Okay, so we got that. And we got that. There we go. Get this all cleaned up. Yep, looking good. Right. There we go. Okay. Pretty good. All cleaned up. then let's tackle this mess in here, because it is a mess in there. There's a receipt. There's a few things here, actually. Don't need that. What if I do this? Yep, that will work. Okay. Get that. There we go. Right. So now that's done. This can go back in there, because we do not need that. Okay, nice. And that's cleaned up. Let's see, anybody in chat? Let's see. Yes, there is. SWFL, nice to see you. Hit the like button, indeed. I'm still struggling to keep my electric blue ram fry alive. First few days, well, congrats on even getting them. That's good. I guess, are they different? I guess rams can be a little more tricky sometimes. You know, that's just the thing with rams, I guess. So yeah, I don't really know what to recommend in terms of things to do. Okay, so that's good. Now I want to clean this all. I'll probably just get all of this stuff out of the way. That's your best bet. Get it all out of the way. And then we can give it a nice old clean. That can go in there. Shovels. Give it a nice shake while you're at it. There we go. You know what I might do? Do you guys want to see me work, or should I? What do you guys want? See the discus or see me work? Oh, voice chat, I'm driving, right, that's no problem. Touchy water, Kenny, baby Brian, strength for the first few Okay, so what I think that says is something with baby Brian shrimp. Voice chat. Also, are we lagging? Why does the stream show as if it's lagging? I don't know. Also, we only got 2 people. Where's everybody? I don't know where everybody is. Everybody's gone. Yeah, whatever. What is this? I don't really want that. Alright, get that cleaned off. That's also a shame, that doesn't... It's all black. Just painted this. Just painted this white and it's already black. That's annoying. Okay, so now you can get this mat up and then chuck it out there. Get this second mat up. Yeah, we got 2 mats. Again, chuck it up and chuck it out there. And then we even got a third one. How about that? 3 mats. And then again, chuck it out there. This then gives us the opportunity to deep clean this thing. to have approximately 50 frying grow out. Okay, that's pretty good. That's not bad at all. Yeah, that's pretty good. Whoops. Okay, give this a nice brush. Yeah, don't fall. Don't fall. Right. Now I'm thinking, could I now maybe, so what I want to do really is, well, a few things. There we go. Okay, it's looking good. What I wanted to do maybe was get some kind of line out there. Finally got my feet in the second local fish store to sell fish. Nice. That's good. That's good. Okay, this can go over here. Like so. And then we got that mess. Yeah, what should we do? Should I maybe put a line there? Because what I was thinking, so if I can get a hose there, thick hose, along the back, and then somehow, I don't know if you can get into here. Yeah, you probably can. And then put it into the drain at some point. So I could do that technically, maybe. Should we do that? Maybe we should do that. Maybe I should do that. This is also a mess here. How do I tackle this? Because I guess what I'll do is somehow take this. Why is there so much bricks? Is it because that's... Oh, that's loose. Surely that's not good. Okay, that was loose. Great. Sure. So what do I... Can I just kind of wipe this? Yeah, that makes a mess. It's making a big mess. Whoops. Can I just do that? All right. I guess that's the way we're gonna have to do it. With just a bit of water. Maybe if we do this. Yeah, then I can guide it this way and make sure it's clean. Because then I can clean the sink, that's not a big issue. There we go. Okay, that's fine. Then that's clean too. All right, we're good. We're doing good. We're doing good. Okay. What do I do? I either put that line in there. I don't know. Because then that would go behind that. It would work, I think. I think it would work. Which, if we can get that to work, that would be nice, because technically then we'll have like a real automatic water change system, because we'll have a place for the water to actually go. At the moment I have to like get the hose out, and then that's difficult really. So yeah. Okay. Technically, I could either where's the hose? Oh yeah, down there. I'll probably use a bit of that hose actually. I'll just put this on these here. You can watch those. And then I'll get this sorted, because this is not very interesting. Okay. Because then all I have to do is, if I got this set up, all I have to do is then actually do it, and then we're good. So let's see. So because I already got that set up, that's good. How did I cut this before? I'm trying to think actually. Did I use... I think I used something more than this, but we'll see. So technically, how long does this have to be? If we start... this can go like so, and this goes in here. Then, now that's the difficult part, because you want it to be quite neat and tidy. But you also don't want that to drop. Maybe we'll have to make a bend. So if we make a... okay, let's see. If we got a piece of PVC. Piece of PVC. Okay. Let's see, I do have a piece of PVC here. Let's see if we can build something real quick. Do I have an L piece? Because that's what I need. I need an L piece. Yeah, I do. Okay. Because if we got this L piece, let's see, these are T pieces. We don't Don't particularly need T-pieces, but if I were... I guess if I did... Could technically. Yeah, we'll use a... because then I can actually even put a hose in there, and then it will drain too. So say I want to drain one of these tanks, just put a hose in there. Okay, this will work. So for those who are wondering, PVC pieces. Okay, so if I then go like so, and then like so. So then we get our tape measure, our tape measure out. And see how long it has to be. So what I'll do is then take that off. Ah, no! Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's no good. Ah! Let's get a end cap real quick. That's no end cap. No, 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 no. Oh no. Whoa, okay. Massive flood, you guys. Okay. This is not good. Look at this. Massive flood. Okay. Could have expected this to happen, to be honest with you. Okay, that's not good. Let's see. First thing I'm going to do is open the garage a little bit, so we get some of the water flowing out. Okay, this is not good. This is not good at all. Can you guys see that water? Now it will technically stream out, I think, flow out by itself. So what happened here? I think I know what happened, to be honest with you. Yeah, so that's still attached. Oh, it's actually just there. Okay, that's not even too bad. I can actually get that back in, probably. Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad. I was expecting worse. Right. Okay, so that's a leak, which is great. Well, not a leak, but the problem is there's water under these tanks as well. Okay, that's annoying. Let's get our mop out to mop up some of this water. That's a lot of water, by the way. This was not really what I was hoping for. I'll tell you that much. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna mop this up, which is fun. At least I caught it on stream, so you got that. I mean, I don't know how fun that is, but alright. At least it's concrete, so for the floor it really doesn't matter. It's just well, I don't even have products on the floor. Well, I have them in boxes, so even that doesn't really matter. So floods here don't really matter too much. Problem is, it's just annoying, and it's going to take time, of course, to get everything clean. So that's the annoying part. Yeah, this is going to be a slow process. Well, I can see even the silicone has come loose. But that was just from me. Not even, well, I guess I tapped it too hard and then it just sprung out. So that's annoying. It's a shame not many people here to witness it though. Because I'm sure some people would love this. I won't call anybody out. But I know a couple of people. Well, that's how cleaning turned into mopping, I guess. Maybe what I should do too is just first try to mop out some water. Just try to get it out. At least it gave anything that was behind there a good clean. So, I guess you got that. Okay, I can get quite a lot of water out just by shoving it out the door. So I think we'll do that first because that's just more effective. Well, at least I got something to do now, eh? Like, you know. I mean, this will also dry by itself, so again, not a massive deal. But I would prefer to get most of the water out. So then we're going to have to come up with a solution again for that, which is annoying. Well, I guess there is a solution. It's just using that end cap, then no water seeps through anyway, so it's, you know, that's fine. Why are the chicken feathers here? That is something I do not understand. How do chicken feathers come in here? That is very weird. Those must have been behind the tanks. Can you see me mopping actually? I was driving an idiot, but explained to me how it flooded. Yeah. Big flood, unfortunately. Which is always good fun. Because, well, I made a mistake. And I guess this is my own mistake, so I'm not blaming anything or, you know, or anyone. Because this was my mistake. Only I wasn't expecting it to do this, that's the only thing. Wasn't expecting it. Now the issue is it's under all those other tanks. Now I don't think that's a massive deal breaker. I mean, preferably we would not have water under those tanks, but I'm not gonna drain them all out and clean it. That will come when I do that, you know. But are we now leaking? I don't think we are, right? At least we shouldn't be leaking now. Fingers crossed. Okay, we should be alright now. It was just that first... At least it filled the tanks. It filled the tanks that were under here, which were like nearly empty. So you got that. Feathers from a pillow? No, I think those are like... these look like chicken feathers from my own chickens. So probably what happens is... on my shoes, when I go into the chicken pen, some of the feathers sometimes come with it, and then those come into the fish room, and that's how, is my guess. Yeah, I wouldn't know how otherwise. So it does kind of make sense that there are chicken feathers here. Okay, I think we need to just mop the rest up now. At least the floor gets a clean. So there's that, you know. Okay. Still, we need to solve this. So I think probably the best solution is if we can get that hose to go into a drain, then it can be there permanently, which means whenever I want to drain this row of tanks, I can do it without any hassle. That seems to be the best solution, as for now. Right. Get it as dry as possible. I mean, you're not going to get it bone dry, of course. So that's not how a mop works. So it is a bit wet here too. Not going to be able to do much about that, unfortunately. Also, there's only 2 of you guys here. Like, where is everybody? Been noticing that recently. Like, been having way less people in chat. Don't know why. Probably because it's Christmas and just that. You know, people are busy with maybe Christmas parties, different things like that. But true fish keepers don't do any parties, so you know, I don't do parties. I just spend time with my fish, and that's what I enjoy doing. So to each their own, you know. What time is it, by the way? 4:45. Ugh. Okay. Maybe before we go any further, before we make any other mistakes, let me at least brush up the stuff that we already collected so that doesn't get wet. Because if that gets wet, then we got a real mess, you know? So the stuff I'm talking about is down here. If we can get that. Where is my... You know, I lose things here left and right. Oh, here it. Like, I'm sometimes so blind. So yeah, let's try to just brush this up. Make the best out of it. There we go. A bit of it has gotten wet already. That's annoying. Right. Then what I'm going to do is actually take this out. Trash can, put that there. And then, because we want to get some kind of system set up, let's see, figure this out. Move this around to here, for example. Yep. Come on, stay. Thank you. This also. Alright. Whoops. Okay, so we got most of this now dry, which is good. I'll do one more mop. To be honest, it wasn't that much water. Like, if I didn't find a solution so quick, then it would have been... I mean, then it would have been all this water, which is... That's like... How much is that? 150 liters? Now, that's a lot of water to have on your floor. So at least we got a quick fix, thanks to my quick thinking. And having something on hand, like, say I didn't have a block or like a plug, then it would have been a pain. Alright, Mickey, nice to see you. Looks like you're the only one here. We just had a massive flood, but nobody was here to witness it. So that's a shame. I'm sure people will watch it back, maybe. Maybe if I change the title to "We Had a Massive Flood," then people will watch back. I'm pretty sure. So that's probably what I'll do. Ugh, but this is annoying that it's wet between those tanks and under. But I don't think it damages, right? I wouldn't think so. Like, no. Why would it? Shouldn't be an issue. Okay. Right, we got quite a bit of water just from that, to be honest, but that's good now. How did you manage that? Walk away while fit? No. I'll tell you. And hi, Mike, by the way. I will watch the flood. Well, I know. So what happened, basically, is I was poshing around here, right? So I was first of all cleaning because we had some contractors today. They did some electrical work, so they got new plug there, new plug there, new plug up there for the new rack. See, we got a new plug there. So that's good, right? That's good. But of course, contractors make a mess sometimes. So it was a bit of a mess in here. So I thought, I'll just come in here, clean everything out and do that. So that's what I did. Then I came to the conclusion, well, this rack, I set up like the drains and stuff, like going back there. Anyway, they come here, right? They come here. So I thought, I'll set up a hose that then goes to the sink, that then hopefully I can somehow open that up and maybe make a drain and let it drain in there. Because then we got a real automatic water change system, right? So what I did, I thought, I'll do this and then I'll do a little thing down and then it can go down here. But I was using a bit too much force to push down. And then the thing that is down here, this connection, that pushed down, water from this started draining, you can see how much water, all the way into the fish room, and that's that. Yeah, I could put the dehumidifier, I do have one here. Let's turn that on. Plus, look at that water, that's lovely, isn't it? That is fantastic. Yeah, let's turn the... Oops. I'm making a mess as we go. Let's turn the dehumidifier on. That will take it out for us. On, high setting. There we go, that's on. So yeah. There you have that. That's the story. It happened about 10 minutes ago, I think. I mean, I'm not counting or anything, but that's my guess. And yeah. So I'll close that up. Now I still want to do this plan, so yeah. Do you even own fish tanks if you don't have a flood now and again? I know, that's the thing. Like, I can say that I own fish tanks because I flood the fish room at least once a month. Also, problem is now there is water under here. Do you think it's a big issue? Should I solve it? I can't really. Well, the way to solve it would be to drain every tank, get it, dry it, but I'm not going to do that, I don't think. Do you think... What do you think, guys? Is it a problem to have water under the tank? Or will it even dry by itself? I don't know. Have you convinced Arnold that 500 neons is a good thing? Not yet. Arnold still wants me to just keep the tank as it is. So yeah, that'll be fun. Anyways, let's have a look. Let's check. So technically, this thing should be back in its place, right? So this should work. Did it change anything here? Okay, no it did not. So that's good. I don't know why it didn't though, because you would assume. So those are fine. So the only issue is down here. I think that's in now. Now it might leak, that's the only thing. It might leak. But poke a toe under with a stick. I don't know if that will work. But the thing is, there's no gap, hardly any gap between it. But I think I'll just leave it for now because it'll be all right. Now the thing is, so I wanted to get this done. I'm still going to get it done though. I'm still going to do it. I don't know, should I put this here? And you can kind of see what I'm doing. So that tells me, I was just trying to get this on, I think. That's all I wanted to do. So that tells me we want this at least of a good height, like so. Okay, then we can do this. Okay, so then I can measure. I mean, it's going to be pretty simple, right? All I'm going to do is just measure this, probably about 10, 13, 14 centimeters. But then take this off. So 14 minus 3. So about, yeah. If you got something that's about 10 centimeters, that should work. Okay. So now we know that. Something about 10 centimeters. Hiya, William. Good question. I flooded the fish room again for the 67th time. And this time was different than other times. This was not due, well, it was my fault, but not due to it being from overfilling a tank. No, what happened was I was trying to work on the PVC, the outlet, pushed too hard. That thing pushed off there. Water started flooding or coming out there. You see how much. I managed to get a stop for the top here to stop it. And that's how I flooded it. So, yeah. Just when I see your Crocs, I asked for a pair for Christmas. So these are not even Crocs. These are clogs. Also, is the stream jittery? It just looks jittery on here. So these are clogs. You got different types though. These are the Javavi ones. These are quite a good make. I've had these for years now. Yeah. Yeah, fixing it with a hammer, yeah. That's right. Okay, anyway, we need PVC. Now I'm going to see if I can just get a piece that is already cut to size. No, okay. Don't have that. Not an issue though. So you destroyed the overflow system, check, not my fault. Okay, kind of. I mean, it's not an overflow, it's a drainage system, right? But, thing is, it's not automatic, so I want to make it automatic, that's my whole point. So, yeah. I'm just figuring something out. Also, I don't know how it can even, I don't even have a drain here. Well, there is a drain for the sink, of course. But I don't know if I can connect to that. That's my only issue as well. So I've got a few issues regarding that. Hi Glenn, how are you doing? Nice to see you. You came at the right time because I flooded the fish room. That's what I'm going to call, the stream. I flooded the fish room. Again. So that's going to be fun. Anyways. Right, so technically what I then want, that needs to go in there. Now what's the better, oh that's the better side for sure. That goes in there, and we're good. So, okay, so now, no matter what happens, it doesn't really matter because this is now kind of got its support. So that cannot, technically that can't come out without, like it's not possible that it can come out. Let's check. Okay, definitely working, so that's good. Definitely working. Maybe I should have done that beforehand, like make some kind of support. Also, where's my hammer gone? Ah, here. So what I use the hammer for is simply to get my PVC in place. Also, let's clean that off. Right. That should be good. And let's see how that compares to over here. Yeah, so that is still as expected. That is like stable. That's not going anywhere, which is good. Then that is still stable too. Now I don't know, this might leak though. That's the only thing. It might leak. But hey, we've had enough leaks, so it doesn't really matter. And otherwise I'll fix that at a later date. I can always go ahead, fix it up. Okay, it should be good. Standard, I did similar earlier, yeah. Sink, switch the bottom pipe to L pipe. Would you fish order next week or wait after? So I'll probably do fish order next week. Reason I was going to do this week, but then reason I didn't do is because I didn't really need any fish. Also not really planned, so I thought I'll leave it till next week because that's the last week before Christmas, because then they have the Christmas break and they're closed, and then they're back open in the new year. So I thought I'll do it next week. Then I got everything before Christmas, kind of fully stock up, you know, and then I'll have enough for 2 weeks. Watch the hammer. I know, but I'm trusted with hammers and glass. I've done many things with hammers and glass, including people would get mad for me when I was. So there used to be where that pipe is, right? Or like this pipe. There used to be a glass plate covering it. And I was breaking it apart. And I was using the hammer to smash it. People were scared that I was smashing the tank too. But that didn't happen. So we're all good. Is this... I feel like the stream is jittery. I don't know if it's me. Or if it's... I don't know. Anyways, now we can work. Because now we got that fixed. Let me show. So what's happening now is I got like this piece, so there's support. So this is quite tight. That's not going anywhere because before this was just hanging. Then of course if you push it through too much, then it hangs and drips off. So now what I want to do is get my hose, technically, like so. That will go in there, and then that will go around there. So that's my plan, and that's what I will go do. Fish make great stocking stuffers, at least that's what I tell the shops I supply. As long as they're in the bag, then you'll be fine. Nou, ik ga dit zo doen en dan daar zo wil ik iets maken dat die buis erin kan als afvoerput.
Plan maar hebben.
Hoezo?
Wil je dat zout gaan zagen allemaal? Kapot maken?
Ja, ik weet niet eens hoe het daar in elkaar zit.
Gaat in de grond in.
Ja, maar die gat in de grond, hoe groot is dat? Kun je dit eruit halen?
Nee, dit zit erin getimmerd. Je kunt eronder kijken als je wilt, maar dat plankje weer van de beneden moet je eronder kijken.
Oké.
Plankje maar even.
Huh? Ja, er is hier een muis volgens mij. En dan? Kan je niet.
Je hoofd.
Het is helemaal...
Ja, daar moet je verder niks aan doen. Dus je moet hem hier...
Maar als je hem hier gewoon afkapt en dan zo'n ding zoals we bij de regenbuis hebben. Dat hij er soort van
Ja,
ingaat.
dat snap ik wel, ja.
Dat zou toch best kunnen?
Ja, maar dan moeten we dus...
Want alleen dit hoeft dan los.
Ja, maar dan moet je even kijken waar je dat dan doet. Dus eigenlijk wil je... Dan moet je die daar...
Je wilt dat er hier zo'n ding is, want dan komt hier een buis en die gaat dan zo erin. Snap je? Het moet mogelijk zijn.
Ja, ik moet boos, ik ben echt wel geprutst hoor.
Hoezo?
En heb je dit nu al aangesloten hier of niet?
Nou, dat was dus overstroomd. Dat stomme ding was losgekomen. En ja, maar ik dacht, ik doe dit alvast in plaats. Weet je wel?
Nou, leg het hier, hou het daar maar even zo op, zeg maar. Dan moeten we daar nou eens even, eerst even goed naar kijken.
Ja, wat ik bedoel is, ik ga alvast een buis zo alvast aanleggen. Snap je? Want dan heb ik dat gedaan en dan kan ik die matten neerzetten. Want ik heb alles schoongemaakt, dus
Oké.
dat ga ik doen.
Wat mag betalen, Jack? Het is jouw taak.
Huh?
Ik ga dat eenmaal betalen.
Dat gaan we allemaal zelf doen. Kan makkelijk. Alrighty guys. I was just speaking with my dad about the whole idea. Need the hose or drainage to drop in height. If it's level, it still stands still and starts to swell and often back up and flop. Well, the thing is, technically, I mean, yes and no. Sure, it might be full of water, that is the problem. That's a good point, actually. I don't know. Alright, see you later, Glenn. Confirming in Dutch that he cannot have a fish rack upstairs. No. Wasn't about that. I don't know what to do. What do you guys think? Do you guys think... So what would happen? Let me grab the camera. If I do this, means that hose is going to go here, back through there, and then come up through here, into under the sink, right? It's quite grubby here, but doesn't really matter. Then somehow make an opening in there, get the hose in there, and then it will drain. The only thing is, so there is lower than here. Not an issue, because when I drain this, there's a lot of pressure, so it will drain. I can guarantee you that. The only thing, like you're saying, is it will be filled with water. That's the only thing. So, yeah, that's fun. Now another option is we can also do it down, well, look down there, that's how it's connected. I'm wondering where that goes. Because does that go in the ground or does that go outside? My 5 cents, nope to that first idea. So I'll put in the drain in like that. Okay. Maybe I don't do it then. I guess if I just, I mean, this is already an improvement that I have this. Because it's more stable now. Meaning, if I want to drain, I could just put that hose out and then it will drain. Technically speaking. So yeah. I don't know. Always difficult. Just, it sucks that we don't really have a good drain in this garage. Like, the only drain is, well, there, you know? But that's because there used to be, there used to be like a whole kind of kitchen here. We used to have like 2 kitchens. That's how they did it in the old houses. Like, they call it a bikoka, which is basically a second kitchen in the garage. I don't know why they did that really, but they did. So that's why that's there. You should have a trap in the drain line to eliminate smell. Well, the thing is, there would be this. So, this is open. So this is open. So technically what would happen, water comes from here, goes in there, and then there is this. You know, so there is air here. But I'll probably also close this up, because for it to drain, you'd have to close it up. But I can then also open it up, so... yeah, I don't know. A trap. You take space downwards. What do you mean? Like that is here already? Like that? Oh, look at that, by the way. Just noticed that. What is that? That's disgusting. A step across the door. That's the thing. Like, I would love it. Like, it can just go out the door. The only thing is, when I then want to do a water change, I have to open the door and do that, you know. Like, and put the hose out. Like, that's not a lot of work. But I want to kind of, like, automate this where it's like, I just fill water, drain, you know. That good stuff. Okay, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. First thing is, if I were to do it like this, there's no guarantee that will work. So that's the first thing. Okay, so maybe I just shouldn't do it. That's the thing when whenever I'm gonna look to expand and maybe get my own place for the fish room, one of the main things will be like drains, you know, because that's the thing I've learned. You want drains, you need drains. From the tank or that last, but continue the side pipe, cross the door, wrap around the corner. What do you mean? I don't get what you mean. Cross the door. Yeah, the thing is, if you go around the court, then you cannot close the door. You get me? Like, then you can't close the door. But surely you don't want, you know, you don't want that, because then you can't remove the yeah, but that's brick. So that's going to be A, quite difficult. B, so what you're saying is like cut that out And then, but that's going to be quite a thing. Plus, there will also be cold coming through. Plus, it's not really, I don't know if it's doable, you know? Because this is how it closes. No, no, the plastic pipe. This. Remove the downward. You mean this, what I just created, yeah? Okay, but why would I remove that? Yeah, but why would I remove this? To get the F? Because the reason I did this is so that it doesn't drop down. Yeah, so you mean is just go down, yeah, I know what you mean, But that's not going to be needed here. Like, if I just have it like this will flow water out, I guarantee you. Right? It's just the question is whether we want a permanent solution, or as it's now temporarily, where I have to put the pipe out to drain the tanks. That's the only thing. And that's the annoying thing. So... Yep, I don't know. I still don't know. Because I don't think that's... If you would just have some more drains, that would be great. You know? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Still haven't decided though what I'm gonna do. Still haven't decided. The just annoying thing with this is it's such quite a big hose, and then you have to store it somewhere and then put it out every time. Acetylene 1 milliliter per meter minimum for the water to flow. Yeah, but look, the thing is, it's not about that, because that doesn't really matter. Because if you would do that, then still here it's higher than there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that thing there where it's sitting at right now, that is still lower than this here. So then it's not gonna, there's no slope anyway. Unless we like have to do something below here, but then that's a big job and annoying, and I don't know if that's even possible or not, because I don't know how that works, you see. Yeah, but even if I were to use pipe, that doesn't matter, because that is still lower than this. So I could use the pipe, but then still that wouldn't work. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna see. So there's probably no other drains, right? So it appears to me this is the only drain. I'm curious where this goes though. It looks like it goes out of the wall. Okay. Yeah. I mean, say I would put it down and then up and then in the sink. I mean, even that would work. It just wouldn't work for the lowest level, if you know what I'm saying. So, say I would do this. I could do this, for instance. You know, have it go down here, go there through the back, then let it come up here, and then just plonk it in the drain here. Technically that will drain that, and possibly this one as well. I mean, this is higher. Would that work? It needs to have something removable, no tripping hazard. Yeah, exactly. It can't be, like, it almost has to be that lower edge, because there's going to be mats there and it can't be a tripping hazard. A boxer's tank at the end of the pipe and pump it away. True, that's another option, but then I'm just better using this like the option where I just put the pipe out and do that, because then that's probably easier. I mean, technically what I could do, this is my RO water storage, right? I could let them all flow in here and then pump them out. That is technically an option and probably would work quite well, actually. That is actually an option. But again, then I can't have my RO water in there. Pipe out, is that possible year round? Well, yeah, any time of the year I can put this in and then put it out. That's how I've been doing it. Well, that's the thing, I can't really drill a hole in the, it would be possible, but I don't think it would be allowed. And it'd just be too much, so. Yeah, drill hole, yeah, I know. But then technically, I mean, I think we drilled a hole here for electricity to go to the bird shed, actually. So if we would make that hole bigger, then that is possible. But again, quite a bit of work. So I think for now, since we need to come up with a short-term solution, right? So I think for now, it's best to just leave it as it is. Unless I want to go the route of putting it up here. Actually, just for fun, let's just try. I can try, right? I can test this out, actually. Because all I would have to do is the following. So, what I would then do is take this hose, put it up here, and then let it drain that way. Curious to see if this even works. And if so, if we could, like, use this. Now, this is even too thick to just clamp like so. Okay, this is annoying. Can't even get a blingin' hose to stick. Okay, that's not gonna work. Full of great ideas, but they never work out. Does that seem recognizable? How can I make this? Okay, I'm not gonna make it stick. I'm just gonna make it not sink or fall. How do I do that? I don't know. Great. I guess this won't fall, right? Okay, this probably will. Okay, how about this? Where did I put it? Oh, here. I'll just clamp it to here for the moment. Okay, this is not working. Okay. Okay, what if I just clamp it and then the weight of this will hold it down? Okay. So my plan, what I would just want to do is just experiment whether A, this works. So let's see. You need to block the top of the pipe before it will drain. You think? All the water in the hose now, that won't go up. Where will we dump that? Yeah, I can put it out. Do you think that will... Oh yeah, true, because it has to go up. Actually, that's a good point. That's a good point. Well, technically, if I do this, this should not, what do I say? This should not flood anymore. It might leak, but it shouldn't flood. Is that sinking? I always find that hard to judge. Anyway, let's just leave it as that. Let's get a connection. Any piece will do. Let's see. Hey, sometimes you just gotta experiment, yeah? So that's what we're doing now. We're doing option C, experimenting. So what I'm gonna do is first open this actually, see if this drains. And if it doesn't, okay, that's draining. Oh, it's draining. It's actually coming out. Look at that. That's working. Okay, I didn't expect that. So the water from here is going down through here and then coming out through here. So this actually works at a pretty decent rate too. I mean, that's draining pretty good. So now that works. Let's just stop that. We can test this. This has got to work too. Yep, of course, that also works. So those options are working. Now I want to see, is this leaking? Yeah, of course it's leaking at the top a bit, but I can close that up. That's not an issue, you know, I can close that up. So that works. Let's close. Now, let's see, so this will probably stay full with water. Or it might come out a bit. Be a supervisor, watch someone work and come with difference to. I guess so. Now, let's try this one. This shouldn't work. Technically speaking, this one shouldn't work. Plus, why is it leaking down there? Can you please stop leaking? Like, oh, that's so annoying. You know, working with water in fish tanks? Who invented it? Okay, I'm not even going to try this because this is not going to work, of course. Makes sense. So, I don't know, what do we do? Technically, this drains both of the top two rows. Is it ideal? No. Does it work? Kinda. Yeah, but I'm not going to do this. Because this just wouldn't make sense. And this is full of water. So what I'm just going to do, I'm going to actually put this out. And let it drain out. That probably makes the most sense. Right? There we go. That will drain. Okay. So that works. So the other way. So if we would go this way, then same issue is because this is the other. This is the other rack. We have this right. Now here, what I have to do is then open that up, put it out, and then do that. So yeah. So that's also possible. But there's no way because this door, it doesn't, I've already tested before, the hose doesn't like fit there. There is a bit of wiggle room, but you can't like fit a hose there, which is annoying. And yeah, there's also no drain here. Surprisingly, there's actually a tap there, but no drain. Like you would expect a drain with a tap, right? But there's not. Anyways, I think what I'll do, just for the sake of it, is now we're draining anyway, I'll just keep draining, because then we would have done a water change. And, oh, and that's great. Because the pressure is too much, it comes out the top. Ugh. So I need to, either put this on as a solution. Okay, I guess that does work. And then if we drain, and we should be good there. Yep, and then that will go out. So, okay, it kind of works. Hi MS, how you doing? Flooding the fish room, that's what's happening. Plan D, let's install drain in the flood. Yeah. I am creating floods pretty much. So this is draining. And this is working. No leakages. Well, I say no leakages, that's not true. There's a tiny leak here. Yet, that's not going to be a big deal. Because that will get drained out anyways. But that is probably from me giving that a bump the other day. Or I say the other day. Now, also, how is it leaking there? Boy, something has happened here. Well, I guess we did have a flood, but I wasn't expecting it to be an issue everywhere. Let me just give... I'm just going to give everything a tap. Hopefully that locks it more into place. Ugh, very annoying. Okay. We can close this up now. And then we'll do this one. So that thing goes out. Okay. Can I give this a tap? I don't know. Ugh. Whoops. Okay. That will do it. So did I ultimately just create more problems during this stream? Probably I did, to be honest with you. Probably I did. But at least we got that working, which I guess that's a good thing. I guess it's up to doing it a bit more manual. And then we can fully automate it when we get, you know, move these tanks to a new shop or whatever. No, floor's not heated. Nah, flooding is fine. I do have a bit of confidence with the hammer and glass, yeah. Thing is, glass is pretty strong. It doesn't break that quick. I'll tell you that. And that's from experience. How high does the ground... it does go down a bit, I think. But not much. Anyway, that's drained then as well. We can start filling, by the way, because that will take for ages, because we all know how that goes. At least I got a good filling system. I'm quite happy with that. That does make the difference. Like, draining is really not too difficult. Why can this thing move? That is weird. Okay, let's fill the tanks. Yes, at least the filling is easy. So at least you got that, which is good. Check, still go in it. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Okay, I'm gonna drain this out completely. Meaning oh yeah, of course. Of course, drain all the water out. Like, that's not a good idea. This stream's just been problems on problems. Tell you that. Because that's now gonna wet every time we do that. Which that's not what we want. Yeah.
Chicken and satay sauce?
Yeah. Okay. Sure. So this is gonna be... So this was definitely not the right decision to do it that way. Kind of fed up now. Kind of fed up. Because just problems upon problems upon problems. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I get you. Okay, I'm gonna mop the floor again. Because again, we had some water. More water here. Whoops. So this needs a different fix too. Because this is also not gonna work. Don't know how. Oh. I guess then I don't want to do what I had originally because that also doesn't work. So I don't know. I don't know. What is draining now? I hear water. Yeah, we should be fine. Again, I hear water though. I don't know. It is what it is. Let's just say that. Well, the floor's had a good clean today, I'll tell you that. I still don't. We'll need a different solution for this because this is not going to work this way. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. Drain into a large plastic garbage, which contains sump pump, might be the best option, although a bit noisy when draining. The thing is, I could do that right now, with that, right? Thing is, I store my RO water in there. So that's the only thing, you know? So yeah. Ja. Ja. Nee, ja, dat was er nog een beetje water dat er dan uitkwam. Ja. Ja, maar het probleem is sowieso, wat zij ook in de chat zeiden, is van... Het punt is, nou, kijk, dat is iets lager, dus er gaat water blijven zitten in die slang. En dat wil je niet. Want het gaat een beetje stinken of zo. Maar weet je wat ik denk, wat het beste optie is? Is, weet je wel hoe we daar, we hebben toch daar, hebben dinges, elektriciteit door de muur geboord. Als je daar een iets groter gat boort, dat die buis er zo in kan, kun je zo'n drain naar buiten maken. Ja, oké, maar dan, we hebben daar een regenpijp. Kun je het zo omleiden naar, weet je wel? Zoiets.
Hoe doe je dat daar buiten dan? Dat doe je daar toch ook? Doe je toch op dezelfde manier?
Ja, maar daar doe ik de buis zelf naar buiten. Ja, maar dat is... Kijk,
ik zou niet daar een ding willen hebben constant.
Hoezo niet? Ja, maar kijk, het punt is, ook al doe ik nu hoe ik het nu doe met die buis naar buiten, dan blijft er toch nog water en dan, het wordt toch nat en dat is vervelend. Want dat is gewoon vervelend, snap je?
Even benaderen.
Ja. But at least I know now. Next time, or, well, whenever I go to look for like a place that I would possibly make my fish room or store, right? One of the first things I'm going to be looking at is A, water supply, and B, water drainage. Because that's just just important things for a fish room or store. Because, yeah. I mean, you can do manual water changes, but who wants to be doing those, you know? If you got a store, you want everything to be automated pretty much. And things I got a lot automated already. At least the filling up is automated pretty much. You know, I just flick a few switches and they fill up, which that's good. I like that. It's just at the moment the drainage issue that is the problem. That's the only issue. And also, what I've also learned for sure is to get things right before you get even the tanks in. Now, it wasn't really an option here because here I got tanks bit by bit. But if I would start from scratch, I would seriously, by the way, you guys can't see anything. I'm sorry. I'm mopping this floor. If I would start from scratch, I would first get everything in place. Once I got everything in place, like for drainage and filling, then I get the tanks. And not the other way around. Because, for example, putting a drainage system on this thing was a pain in the first place. Because I was working with narrow spaces, and then I didn't really do a good job, you know. And then now you still see some parts just leak, but you're never really going to help that because you're never going to go through and redo it because that's too much work. So yeah. Anyway, that's full, so we'll switch over to down here. Pipe can go in the side of a garbage can with similar fitting to the bottom of the tanks. Found true, these are plastic garbage can with cover to sit beside the RO container. Thing is, I don't know if we have space. Because look, at the moment, so we have that there. Then here, we have basically a beer crate and old glass crate. Technically, I could get rid of that and but I couldn't get a massive thing because there's not much space there. Plus, then you still have to have the fact of having a pump, then that needs to run, and then stuff like that. You know? Force him to speak English so he can fill in. Now, we got secret language, we can speak Dutch. Congrats on raising a creative boy that makes mistakes. I'm not hearing many similarities to English. No, Dutch is one of the hardest languages in the world. I think it's up there with like Mandarin, Chinese and things. I think it's like the third most difficult language in the world, so it's quite difficult, so you guys will not understand. I've often said that Jack is doing what I wish I was doing at 17, but the fact is that I was not so disciplined. I was not a businessman at 17. I guess I am. Yeah. That's the thing, because most people, when things like this happen, they would give up. Yeah, I'm just talking about big, people with tanks and beginnings. Like, if something goes wrong, people give up because they're like, I don't want this. But I guess I do still push on. I still keep going, even though, well, I flood the fish room about 25 times. Doesn't matter. I still keep going and creating solutions to issues that I have. I guess I do like doing that, coming up with solutions for things. I always like to be working and pottering around on things. It's something I enjoy doing. I guess I have that from my dad because he enjoys doing that too. Just pottering around with things. ultimately I would love to have like a farm where I just potter around with some animals and fish, of course, as well, and just do that all day long. At least that would seem so fun. The only thing is, can't really make a living out of that unless the YouTube takes off and I earn enough money from the YouTube that I can pay for my bills, and then I can do that. Which that will be really fun if that works out. That would be great. So yeah. Anyway, these tanks are filling up. Flooding a concrete floor is not bad. I often test how much water will seep under my laminated floor. That's the thing. It really doesn't bother me or my dad actually if I flood here, because it's a concrete floor. If anything, it's good for it that it gets like a clean, you know. So it's really not an issue. Definitely not. And also I can easily quite dry it up. And I've also made it this way that anything that is on the floor cannot get wet anymore. So anything here, even though it might drip a bit there's nothing there that will get wet except the floor. Here, I put these things in plastic containers so nothing will get wet. Here, put stuff in plastic containers. Now there's a bit of a mess there, but those are just things I don't really need. But there again, plastic containers, and then we're good. Plus, whenever there's a flood here, it will never touch this side, because this garage is like sloping a bit outwards like that. And also here it's a bit deeper. So the water that is here will never get there, if you know what I mean. It always floods to there. Look at this filling up. Honestly, I'm just happy with the fill-up system, really. That's really good enough. The nice thing, so the only reason I want the drain to work is to have the real automatic water change system. Because then what I can be doing is either I can keep it like this, or I can have, of course, the pipe up here and then be adding water, it overflowing, and then doing it with dilution, you know. Then I technically don't have to do anything. All I have to do is open the tap and that's it. And then we're good. So anyway, I'm gonna get, for now, let's see, what I wanted to do is get the mat back in, because I think floor's dry, so I'm going to get the mat back in. So just giving it a clean, then I'll get the mat back in, which is pretty simple. Put it in the corner, get the other mat in, because we have multiple mats. Ja?
Gewone kip met kruiden erop of niet?
Heb je niet kipsaté? Dan gewoon kip.
Een beetje kruiden?
Wat voor soort kruiden? Ja, is goed. Okay. That is kind of clean. Clean enough. Good enough, I think. Alright, get that in right in the corner. Good. And then the last one, which is the smallest one, easiest one, that can just go in. So, actually use this one usually around here. There we go. Okay, so we got that done. So we're doing good. Has everybody hit the like button yet? Okay, this is nearly full. We're not going to flood that again. See, I nearly forgot about that. I nearly forgot. But I didn't. But I did nearly. So that's good. Okay. It didn't get much cleaner, I must say. I feel like we haven't cleaned that much. But we have. We have. Okay, that's nearly full. Ooh, why is that there? It was not supposed to be. Okay, so now that gets to fill up. And then let me get some stuff back in place. So this and this. I'll do another wellness check video on the L46 in a few weeks. Seen another batch of little ones zipping around late at night. Ooh, that's cool. That's awesome. I would really want some of those one day. That'd be so cool. Not even just to like sell. Well, of course, eventually you want to sell them, but just to have and just to breed. Just would be just so cool. Just because they look cool, you know. Just for that reason. But of course, you can make some good money off them as well. So why wouldn't you? If you can get them to breed, that's the thing, though. You know? It's not as easy as it sounds, I think. Well, I don't know, actually, because I've never kept them before. But maybe one day I'll get some from Nike. You never know. So much paperwork on them, really? I don't even know. Right, that's done. Now this is the piece of wood. That is falling apart because why wouldn't it fall apart? Yeah, that's done. That may as well just go. Don't know where. Probably outside. How about that? Dump it outside. It's always a good place. Ja, hij is kapot gegaan.
Die plank wordt daarvoor te staan.
Ja, maar die is kapot gegaan. Zie je?
Nee, klunsman.
Ja, dat heb ik niet. Dat was al kapot. Right. Right, we're nearly full. Then we'll round off. Yeah. Generally in Canada there's no issue, but outside Canada they need to be documented as captive bred. Right. Okay. Nearly full here. And that will be good. I'll quickly also do this. And okay, that's full. There we go. That's good. That's full. That's full. We're good. All right, I'm gonna round off because it's time to have food as well. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Not many of you here today, but it's fine. Hey, Creddy Boy, you're a bit too late now because I'm just gonna round off. But we flooded the fish room. If you want to watch that, watch it back. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys later.